You don't have to prove anything to anyone, just to yourself. That sentence might sound simple, but when you truly understand it, it can change your entire life. Think about how much of what we do, how much of who we become is driven by the need to be seen, to be accepted, to be admired, to be understood, or worse, to get revenge, only to say, hey, look, I made it, even though you never believed in me. Maybe you grew up in a home where love was earned and not given, where success was the only way to get a sliver of attention. Or maybe you were always be the outsider, like the weird one, the quiet one, the broken one. So you made it your mission to prove them wrong. And for a while that might work. You hustle harder, you study longer, you push through pain, and even though burnout, stress, because the voice in your head says, don't stop, they're watching, you have to show them. But let me ask you something. What happens when I stop watching? What happens when no one's clapping? When no one validates your success? Do you still feel proud of yourself? Or are you left feeling empty because you never did it for you? And here's the truth. Validation from others is temporary. But the relationship you have with yourself, that's permanent. Okay, because you will live with yourself longer than with anyone else on this world. And like, for example, imagine two people running a marathon. Okay, one is running to impress the ex, trying to post a medal on Instagram and say like, see, I'm better without you, I don't need you, whatever. But the other one is running because 2 years ago he couldn't even walk. And now they have proven to themselves that they have changed. It's the same race, but two different backgrounds and two different motifs. And only one will cry genuine tears at the finish line because the victory was internal. What I want to say is that your real power begins when you stop performing for others and start building for yourself. Because you were there when no one believed in you. You whipped your own tears when no one noticed you were crying. And you are the only people who kept going on nights when no one even knew you were breaking. Okay, and that's why you don't owe them anything. Not your peace, not your energy, and not your worth. Because you only own it to your younger self and to your future self. Like, only just to the two. The only person you own anything is the first one, your younger self and your future self. Your younger self, because that is the one who prayed for the strength you have now. And your future self, because that is the one who is waiting to see what you have truly capable of. So ask yourself every day, am I proud of how I show up today? For me, not for anyone else, just for me. And remember, you don't have to prove anything to anyone, never. But when you prove something to yourself, the world feels it. Not because you shouted, no, but because you glowed differently. And if this message spoke to you, even just a little bit, then it means you have ready to stop performing and start becoming. So don't just scroll on, okay? Subscribe, be here on this channel, join this journey, because you don't have to do it alone, okay? Every week I will remind you, you don't need permission to become powerful. Just the courage to show up for yourself. So subscribe, like, share it with anyone, with someone who forgot who they are, because this isn't just a video. It's your mirror, and the reflection is you.